Vibes Live, your everyday place to be for free airplay. Robin Lynn, DJ Antron, Clean Cut, Spoodles, Running Down Productions, Little Hayes, Nutso, Coach Real, all independent artists who join us in the chat room. This song is for us, we go from the floor up. What's up? Oh, it's just another day in the chat room with Robin Lynn, playing independent artists again, and she doing the gosh darn thing. Play it back, man, yeah. Oh, it's just another day in the chat room. Symphony, EPMD, independent artist, Mr. Bush Spoodles, Running Down Productions. Turn up. I get up in the morning, work my 9 to 5. Hop on my computer, yo, it's Vibes Live. You want back? Peeping new music, underground from the ground up. That's how we doing it. I got this. Vibes, yo, I slow it down. Yo, I got this. Nutso, holding it down. Rugger Real got the thuggers always feel. Lil Hayes dropping heat from the page. Ezra knocking out opponents, holy fail. The challenger, bringing 808 scale. DJ Antron, 24/7 whistle blown. Bringing back the tracks that's well known. Call it Brian Koch spitting on the microphone. For the chat room, turn it up. Oh, it's just another day in the chat room with Robin Lynn, playing independent artists again, and she doing the gosh darn thing. Play it back, man, yeah. Oh, it's just another day in the chat room. Symphony, EPMD, independent artist, Mr. Bush Spoodles, Running Down Productions. Turn up. Call it game day, new exclusive. Spoodles got you going like the ladies poppin', prove it. Dope song, conversating in the chat room movement. Y'all feeling what we doing? Not to confuse you like a college student. Congruent to our steps to bring the union movement. Baby girl on the hooks like, look what she's doing. Fuzz dog on the beats, get you into it. A&R promoters, get your engines revving. Independent artists, moving close with the stepping. Call it Willie Brown, Florida heat, dropping West Coast sound from the ground up. You like how we round up? Fight music in the house. Movie soundtrack, put it in your film. Talk back, guarantee you get up in the track, converts back. We got this like that. Oh, it's just another day in the chat room with Robin Lynn, playing independent artists again, and she doing the gosh darn thing. Play it back, man, yeah. Oh, it's just another day in the chat room. Symphony, EPMD, independent artist, Mr. Bush Spoodles, Running Down Productions. Turn up.
What you know about grinding all day, man? Like real talk. I'm talking about like grinding. I'm talking about hard sweat, putting tears in it, man. This song right here, man, I fucks with it. Real talk, man.
I grind all day, gotta get my life right. I can't slow down, blunt roll so tight. I'ma blow this bitch like a stick of dynamite. I'm tossing back the snops till it feels so right. I grind all day, gotta get my life right. I can't slow down, blunt roll so tight. I'ma blow this bitch like a stick of dynamite. I'm tossing back the snops till it feels so right.
I grind like gears, hear me like ears. Please have no fears, ZIG is here. Stereo so clear, beats in my ears. Got peers by my side while we drink these beers. As we laugh and think way back to yesteryear. There's no need to question that, yes it's real. Ask me how I feel, I've been days for days. Scribbling and writing verses, page for page. Pleading, don't shock me bro, they tase and tase. If your punk ass is timid, then stay afraid. Cause it's a cold world, blood, I heard them say. Way back in the days on that movie Colors. Throwback old school like the Doobie Brothers. Shouts out to Memphis Street Boys, we truly brothers. Who's he? It's no other than the Duke dude who sips brew and liquor, so let's do this dude.
I grind all day, gotta get my life right. I can't slow down, blunt roll so tight. I'ma blow this bitch like a stick of dynamite. I'm tossing back the snops till it feels so right. I grind all day, gotta get my life right. I can't slow down, blunt roll so tight. I'ma blow this bitch like a stick of dynamite. I'm tossing back the snops till it feels so right.
I vividly remember sitting smoking weed all day. I so low, I'm way too blowed, I'm throwed off in the hallway. Then the munchies hit me, why these funkies fucking with me? Bitches sitting pretty pretty dream in class on getting hands and sucking titties, blazing up when waking up. Deal with those that's fake as fuck. Bitches up, I take them up. My skill, I bet I raise it up. Break past with two claim, by straight spaz with blue swing. Just straight ass like poop stains. They break fast like food chains. Up in school, writing rhymes in notepad, telling haters move around like a fucking nomad. Drop out of school, now I work and rhyme full time. Try to keep my bars in order like a school line. This the way I live, motivate from pay they give. Yep, I live with these 16s like I'm raising kids. Placing bids, make it big, that's the hope and that's the dream. Rapping feed, make these tracks until I get the stacks of green.
I grind all day, gotta get my life right. I can't slow down, blunt rolled so tight. I'ma blow this bitch like a stick of dynamite. I'm tossing back the snaps till it feels so right. I grind all day, gotta get my life right. I can't slow down, blunt rolled so tight. I'ma blow this bitch like a stick of dynamite. I'm tossing back the snaps till it feels so right. Alright.
Jumping out a window cause I'm feeling suicidal. I pull up to the curb just to read my Bible. I died last night, so this is my revival. God is the judge, so this is my trial. I'm looking for a better path cause I don't want no bloodbath. Acting like I won't smash and kick dough and steal stash. Mom's always on my ass just because I move fast. Like to rap and smoke grass, take names and kick ass. Grind all day, pray all night. Won't have to fight, cause I know my future is bright. That 2020 is the sight. Keep it aight. FCF is the click, bitch.
Can't you see what I see? And now you know what I've known. Can't you see what I see? And now you know what I've known. I grind all day, gotta get my life right. I can't slow down, blunt rolled so tight. I'ma blow this bitch like a stick of dynamite. I'm tossing back the snaps till it feels so right. I grind all day, gotta get my life right. I can't slow down, blunt rolled so tight. I'ma blow this bitch like a stick of dynamite. I'm tossing back the snaps till it feels so right. Alright.
I know what you're thinking. Man, when this nigga gonna stop making mixtapes? The answer to that question is never. I just keep coming back and back. Game I am Mad Cap.
See, I came from the bottom, now I'm riding in the Audi, and I'm stunning for the hundreds to see. Now I'm riding downtown and I'm pressing all these buttons, cause I know that it's the place to be. Though I gotta swerve on one time for my city, east side, west side, uptown. Oh, I gotta swerve 10 yard, yeah, we get it all from the dirt, and I ain't tripping all them haters by that get hurt. Man, you see my girl, she in that passenger, that new bitch in the club, you know I'm at my house. I'm swerving, smoking loud, and serving all these packs. I keep it presidential, collecting all the stacks. You know I'm on a mission in the kitchen, steady whipping. What the fuck you hating on? Man, them birds are steady flipping. You see, I cry for real, and you not likely. I fucks with everybody, putting them on like I'm Spike Lee. All that babes watching strippers dance might excite me. All the mall fossil down like my shoes and whitey. And when I grind, I just do it like the worst for Nike. My ride pimpin' wheels brighter than the sight of lightning. All white, everything like yo got it. Swerving lane to lane like I just caught a body. And all you niggas hating, you don't know shit about me. You get the middle finger while my bank account climbing. Net worth, nigga, what's your net worth? I'm one of the hottest underground artists you gon' respect first. Years worth, I got 10 years worth, and I'ma keep giving you all of this music until your ears hurt. I'm on that Percoline, that Drankoline, ain't nothing clean in my system. My eyes low, damn near closed, I swerve so hard, I'm drifting. I said that Percoline, that Drankoline, ain't nothing clean in my system. My eyes low, damn near closed, I swerve so hard, I'm drifting. I gotta swerve on them one time for my city, east side, west side, uptown. I gotta swerve. Tell y'all, you get it all from the dirt. And I ain't tripping, all them haters by that merch. Man, you see my girl, she in that passenger. That new bitch in the club, you know I'm at her. I'm swerving, smoking loud, and serving all these packs. I keep it presidential, collecting all these stacks. What they talking about? Yeah, niggas, what the fuck they talking about?
Hi, my name is Carolina.
Joshua Watkins.
Elena.
Jeffrey.
Jordana.
Carlos.
I'm Lovisa. Chloe.
My name is Paul Watkins. My name is Jeff.
Kenisha. I'm 16 years old.
30.
17. I'm 19 years old.
I'm 15.
16.
17.
21 years old. 32. 18 years old.
17. I'm a Christian and I'm a Syrian.
I am a Christian, not an anti.
I'm a Christian and I love truth.
I'm a Christian and I'm not homophobic.
Christian. I'm full of compassion. I'm a Christian. I'm a rapper. I'm Christian Pentecostal. And I'm not going to force you to believe something that you don't want to.
I'm a Christian and I know how to have fun.
I'm a Christian and I'm not after your money.
I am a Christian and I am not a homophobic.
I am a Christian and I'm not intolerant.
I love God. I love people. Period.
Apollo is leaving what's usually its conservative approach, leverage balance behind in a deal for OM Group. Jeff, you've been looking at this. On the face of it, they're paying almost 10 times operating earnings for a $1 billion deal. Not the biggest, but you're saying, okay, other things might...
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a small deal in the context of private equity. Of course, that seems to be a lot of what's going on in private equity, small deals.
When $1 billion used to be a lot, those are the days.
So what's interesting about this is that Leon Black, who is one of the co-founders of Apollo, takes a big point of pride in the fact that Apollo, the secret sauce for Apollo is spending very little, paying very low multiples for their
I think the average for the fund recently was around...
Yeah, so their last fund, which closed in 2008, which has delivered an amazing 28% return for its investors, he made the point a year ago saying that fund on average paid about six times EBITDA for the businesses it was buying. So, you see a deal where the headline rate is 9.4, you start to thinking, like, what's going on here? So it turns out they're not really paying 9.4, or at least they're not trying to.
The end result won't be.
They've got another side deal where they're going to sell some parts of this business for an even higher multiple of 13 times, which will bring down their own multiple to 8, and they may be able to wiggle that down a little bit more with some other maneuvers. So it's not quite six. It's conservative, though, in the context of bigger deals.
Because those are running.
Yeah, I mean, prices have just gone up. I mean, we know all about where valuations have gone in the public markets, and so what's happened is private equity have been paying 10 times on the whole through last year and into this year. So on the comparative basis, Apollo is doing pretty good at 8 times. But it does mean that when you're paying 6 times in their last fund, it's a little bit easier to wring out returns on the back end.
Of course, I suppose one of the reasons that the earnings multiple is so high these days is because people say, well, we can pay a bit more because the debt's so damn cheap. We can probably get away with it.
Yeah, I mean, the debt is very cheap. The other problem that they're running into is, of course, all this corporate competition.
Yeah.
A lot of these companies are wading in. They've got massive synergies they can apply. They can pay a higher price. They've also got tons of cash sitting on their balance sheets that they're looking to put to work and have access to the same cheap debt that the private equity firms do. So all of that is really making it hard for private equity, and that's really what this deal is about. That a firm like Apollo is stretching a bit on its, I mean, it's not going crazy, but it's stretching a bit on its conservative values. And what does that tell you about all the other firms that are out there? They've got a lot of money that they've pulled in from investors. They're looking to spend, and if this is where they're going to have to, this is the rate at which they're going to have to start putting money to work at 10 times, it means the returns are inevitably going to come down. Or a lot of silly deals are going to get done, or they're just going to be sitting there with a ton of capital that they're going to have to figure out either to extend or give back to investors, which they'll never want to do.
No, they hate doing that. All right, Jeff, thanks for talking us through that. And we'll be back with more breaking views tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Batmobile. Cool.
It brings a whole new meaning for going toe-to-toe. Contestants in Derbyshire, England, lining up for the annual Toe Wrestling Championships over the weekend. It might seem quirky, but make no mistake, this is something those here are deeply patriotic about. Alan Nash, nicknamed Nasty Nash, is the reigning world champion.
I just love the fact that this is the one sport that England always win at. We get hammered at everything else, we get the odd win now and again, but this time you're guaranteed it's going to be an England win, especially while I'm around.
Toe wrestling began here in the village of Fenny Bentley in 1976. Those behind its invention were reportedly searching for a game only the British could win. At first glance, it might look like the secret to this most niche of sports is in strength, and that's probably because it is.
I've got a special technique this year. It's to hit the first person that comes in the ring with me, hit them bad and terrify everybody else.
That's not to say there aren't those determined to put a foot wrong.
There have been some dirty toe tactics, and flicking off is one of them. The toe, when you break contact with the toe, if you know you're going to lose, you pull your toe away, then it's difficult for the referee to decide was it accidental or deliberate.
Nasty Nash was crowned world champion for the 12th time, defeating Michael Grimbo Grimmett for the second time in a decade. It's a book someone just couldn't wait to get their hands on. Grey, the latest literary offering from 50 Shades author E.L. James, has apparently been stolen. That's according to the book's publisher, Random House, who said in a statement police were investigating the theft. Reports of the book's theft had been circulated